Most people think event production is glamorous, but this week, I was exhausted, overwhelmed, and still had to pull off a massive corporate build for GitHub. Wait until you see the final concept. Hello, happy Tuesday. I know, before y'all even say it. I have not spoken to y'all in 2 days. My bad. I've had to play catch up in a lot of ways with last minute clients that are finally deciding to sign the contracts at the last minute, and I've been pushing for it for months, okay? And now that it's finally banked, there's rush fees, there's late fees, like, it is what it is. But now I'm being pushed because these projects are happening by the end of April, second to last week of April, so I have a lot to do, and unfortunately not as much time, but I planned ahead properly to where I'm not as stressed about it, so we love that for me. PTC is one of those, Ace booth activation is another one of those, and Peg World I'm not worried about because that's in June, so I have a little bit more time with that one. I did get a new request for GitHub. I'm working on that today. It's another Cirque theme, Carnival-esque. Gonna get that out, and then AT&T is finally at the warehouse today. Everything will be at the warehouse, so I love that for me. But other than that, yeah, your girl's just been playing catch up, and that's about it. I'm not tired. My body is, I don't know, like, my PCOS is just, I can feel it. You know what I mean? That probably makes no sense to y'all, but I feel it, and so I'm like, ugh, I just want to be home. But we're here, so I'm gonna get to work, and I'll holler at y'all later. Yes, I'm in bed. I feel like I have been fighting for my life with these cramps. I went home early yesterday, and by early, I literally got there, and 2 hours later, I was like, I can't. Like, I'm in so much pain. I have to go home. The pain is lessened today. That was yesterday. This is probably TMI, but I'm really trying to figure out, okay, let me rewind. So, before, my period started, I was taking black seed and honey, and I could feel, this probably won't make any sense to y'all, I could feel my period, like, waiting behind it. That's the best way I could explain it. Like, I felt it coming, but it was like on pause, So I stopped taking the black seed oil, and because I don't like when my period's late, but I should have been more aware of how this could potentially affect my PCOS, right? But the reason I started taking this because my cousin was like, oh, you should look into it about PCOS. And I did, and I saw a lot of people like saying it was regulated, their hormones were balanced. So I was like, what the heck, why not? So then my period was 3 days late. And then, well, that's why I stopped, because I was like, okay, I need this to come now because it's already late. But then my cousin was like, who is it late according to? And I was like, well, my tracker says it's 3 days late, which is regular. No, it's irregular, but how I track it regularly. That's what I was trying to say. And so because of that, I like I said, I stopped taking it, and then my period came, and y'all, I was dry heaving. I was nauseous as heck, dizzy. This is probably TMI, but the diarrhea hit. Like, I was a mess, okay? And I just felt like I could just burst into tears at any moment. So I was like, I'm gonna go home. I can't do this. And I was just crouched in my bed in the fetal position all night, all day. Still working, because stuff has to be done. But I'm like, I haven't felt this debilitated. I think that's how you say that word. I haven't felt this debilitated since I was like 11, 12, 13 when I got it. Well, I got it I was 9 or 10 when I first got it. So to feel like that again, it was making me anxious, because I was like, I've been doing so well. Now it's been triggered and I'm having an intense flare up, and I can burst into tears right now. Yeah. So that's been my past 2 days. I was up at 6 working, but then I just felt my body feels weak. And then I had the chills, y'all. Like, I was cold and hot, shivering. Felt my forehead. My forehead felt hot. I'm like, Lord, I don't need to catch a fever at this either. Which is why I was like, all right, I'm going home, because I just. So yeah, that's been my life for the past 2 days. Probably TMI, but I really have taken precautions to deal with my PCOS. You know, this is not it felt easier dealing with it, especially because I've been drinking the raspberry tea, the spearmint tea. I don't eat meat except for fish. I've lessened my soy intake. I don't eat fast food. I don't eat a lot of... Do I eat fried food? I don't eat any fried food. And if I fry some fish, that's like once in a while. But other than that, I don't do it. I watch my dairy intake. I've cut out like sugar. So I do get frustrated when, you know, this happens, because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why can't this just go away and leave me alone? I take collagen. I take Black Girl's vitamins for PCOS specifically. And then I drink, I think a milliliter of, what's her name? Mary Ruth's. I'll put the image there. For cramps and stuff. And I'm just like, Lord. I exercise, not every day, but at least for an hour when I do. So that's what, at least twice a week. So it just gets very frustrating, and I've been talking for almost 6 minutes, but I just want to fill y'all in with what's been going on. Sorry I haven't vlogged a lot, but I just was not in the right mind frame at all. I take baths with Epsom salt. I can go on and on. It's just really frustrating when you're trying to deal with something that just flares up. But I suppose I have to live with it. But I don't want to just live with it, you know? I just don't want to accept that. So yeah, that's where my brain's been at. And I don't know how much of this vlog is going to be events talking, but yeah. I might do some more chatting with y'all tomorrow. But for now, apologies on the vlog. I just really have not been up to it. Like yesterday, I was like, I should pick up my camera. And then Like, the pain was just so intense. Yeah. But I'll catch y'all later. Happy Friday, y'all. I'm back at work and I'm feeling way better. So we love that for me. I'm just gonna give a rundown real quick because I still have a lot of work to catch up on. So I priced this out for Fidali. It's going out today. I just gotta send the estimate, and then I also had to send a request for Pega World, the CAD, to be updated because I saw some things that they missed, but I forgot to have them updated again. So now that's being updated. AT&T have a call today at 1 to talk through the schedule of how we're going to fabricate things, and stay tuned because y'all are going to see it firsthand on site. Yesterday the plans that we ordered looked like this, and that's not what I approved, or that's not what I sent to the client. These were sent to the client, so we had to go find some other ones, and we're going to use these ones. So there's that. I had my list somewhere. I sent out another two proposals this week, back to back. Maybe I'll show those here. And they were one's for GitHub. One was a circus theme, and the other is for Vintage Vegas, both by Access DMC. So you'll see those after this clip. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Catch y'all later. If you want to see if we win this Carnival Cirque bid event and more behind the scenes of luxury event production, click into this next video right here. And don't forget to subscribe to follow my journey.